Yes, I've been busy. Well, listen to this.
I don't like wasting my time, so I'm gonna have to make you mine. Yeah, I tell you she's in my head. Like a memory I can't forget. She got my heart beating out my chest. Baby, you got me feeling high. So let me tell you one more time, like how you on my mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all it took for you to get on my mind. I'm not tryna waste your time, so I'm gonna have to make you mine. Baby, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I swear you never get off my mind. I don't like wasting my time, so I'm gonna have to make you mine. Yeah, she's so bad, she made me guys stop and stare. She don't care, but I'm trying to see between those stars. What beyond the day, baby, take me to your left, and I'll show you the experiment that never fails. Show you some camera reaction, no goggles, I hope you prepared, cause you got me feeling high. So let me tell you one more time, look how you on my mind. Baby, you got me feeling high, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Baby, let me tell you, you're on my mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, if you're watching wherever you are, whenever you are, thank you first of all. Second of all, that was one of my newest songs on my upcoming album that's coming out. I don't have this to be determined for right now, but yes, that's one of them. I wanted to show them here. I've been working really hard, so I've been busy. I'm so sorry. I know I want to stream a lot more, but I'm just so not in the house no more. Before I used to have a lot of time, and now I'm just busy. But I promise I'm gonna try to find a better way to do this. Just take your time and a little bit of experimenting. But I do apologize. Today's Monday. I'm like 3 hours late, 4 hours late. But we're going to hop in this. Are y'all ready? 'Cause I sure am not. But fuck it. Designed to play only. Okay, yes, we played the game. Yes, we got it. I agree. So you talking about Yuri? So this must be a Yuri exclusive kind of. Oh my! Off the rip, a banger. Oh my gosh! Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, welcome back to another Doki mod. This one right here that we're playing is called Wicked Witchcraft. And oh my, have I been told great things about this one. And I'm really excited to see how this is gonna go. And, you know, this is my pursuit in music and being the greatest musician I can be. Right now, we're watching music. I just gotta say, this whole new Kendrick versus Drake versus J. Cole is probably amazing. It's probably like crazy. It's like wildly amazing thing I've seen, bro. But enough of my rambling. Let's get into this. My name. Can't put my government name because that's lame. So I'm gonna put my rapper nickname, Curly. Why does my head hurt so much? This doesn't feel right. Frick? I open my eyes to find myself in a room I've never seen before. What is this place? I look down and see that I've been tied to a chair. Very thoroughly, I should add. Considering my hands and ankles were secured tightly. What the heck was I doing? How did I end up like this? That's when I look over and spot a girl with violet hair rummaging around in a cupboard in the next room. She stops humming to herself once she spots me and wastes no time to run over to me. Ah, you're already awake? Oh wait, this is okay. I can do. Oh no, this simply won't do. Oh, I was hoping I could avoid this kind of awkward predicament. Why would that be? Strange. I would have expected you to demand to tell you where you were and who I am. Well, in any case, I suppose I ought to introduce myself. My name is Yuri. I am a witch. Witch? Yes. Are you surprised? Actually, yes, I kind of am. I wouldn't have expected, like, the one in the books, you know, about a wizard boy or something like that. Oh no, on the contrary. It seems those books might tell you we reside here in the mortal realm of comfortability. I'm not sure if you ever noticed, but we attend the same school. Wait, are you serious? This was already quite a lot to take in, so my head was spinning from all the new information. Considering my head already hurt before I started talking to Yuri, this only made one thing worse. In fact, it was because we go to the same school that we met in the first place. You see, while you were walking home, I decided to bring you back to my house, where I prepared dinner. That's nice of you, but did you have to kidnap me and tie me to a chair? You could at least ask me first if you want to take me out for dinner. Oh no, I'm afraid you don't understand. I don't intend to eat with you. I intend to eat you for my dinner. Wait. Huh? I'm eating in a literal sense, as well as just to be clear. Judging by the fact I'm tied up, that was my next question. Don't worry, once you're asleep again, this will all be quick and painless process. That's not the point though. There's nothing to be scared of as long as you boil in a cauldron fast enough. Do you have any idea how long it takes to boil in a cauldron? I do see your point. Now then, since I've introduced myself, I would like to know your name as well. It's Curly. A pleasure to meet you, Curly. You will make my fine ingredient for my feast tonight. Hold the phone here, Yuri. I don't want to be eaten, but I'm hungry. Darn it, you just sound like a Yuri. What should I tell her? Alrighty, so this is the first save point, and if I'm correct, Psyche told me that this one is quite a wild ride. So I'm gonna say eat something else. Why don't you eat something else like a frog or newt or whatever would you eat? What? That's disgusting. Well, you want to know something that's more disgusting? Eating a person. I've already made up my mind, so I'm not backing down. I suppose I'll have to give you a higher dosage of the sleeping potion if I want to make this painless possible. Wait a minute. Oh, I hate confrontation. What is it now? I gotta convince her not to eat me. It's gonna be one of those kind of games, isn't it? Okay. I'm going to say I'm allergic to the boiling cauldrons, even though it's probably obviously I shouldn't do that. I'm gonna do it anyway. Actually, before you eat me, I think you should know that I'm allergic to cauldrons. Wait, is that so? Absolutely. That sounds somewhat absurd. Why is that? Oh, you know, something about the metals that in most of my cauldrons have a kind of allergic reaction on my skin. That's exactly what I was thinking too. The metals inside the cauldron. That's why I chose that one. But, you know, using your brain a little bit, get you somewhere. Let's see. Thank you. We're actually working on a song in a couple of days, one of these days, and we're gonna drop. I got an album coming out, and Bane's gonna be on it for sure. At least that's what the doctor told me. Who is your doctor? Dr. Skipper. Hope he's not affiliated with off-brand soda brands. I don't think I've heard of him. What kind of allergic reaction would you have? Well, I can tell you, there's going to be a lot of uncontrollable sneezing and coughing going on. I think I can deal with that. Hopefully the sleeping potion might do away with that problem. Wait, you said something about a skin reaction? Oh yeah, I get this nasty rash and break out into hives. It's not a pretty sight, trust me. Disgusting! I can't have that happening. The taste and texture be completely ruined. So what do you say? Okay, you're free to go. I can eat someone who is allergic to a reaction of the cauldron. I'm using there's no need to worry. Alright, so if you could start by untying these ropes. Wait a second. What? What is it now? Don't silly me, I'm a witch. Oh, yeah, we established that. I should have some potion that can cure anything. Even something that's a minor concern like allergy should be no problem. Wait, if you have potion that can heal ailments, why can't you be a nice witch and help people? I'm sure that would be a lot more helpful. Are you done resisting? I feel famished right now and I don't think I can wait any longer. I'm running out of excuses and I'm running out of time. This is my probably last ditch effort to save myself from being eaten. What can I do though? Whatever it is I need to make it count. Thank you. The sneaky way or the even power of guilt? Going to save it right here. And the power of guilt! What would your mom say if she saw this right now? Seriously, cooking an innocent person? What even is that? Actually, she would be very happy. We as witches all have to do this at least once as rite of a passage. I have chosen you to be my lucky subject. Lucky, huh? How would your dad feel about this out of curiosity? Oh, well, my father, he passed away some time ago. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I didn't mean to offend you or anything. Oh no, it's okay. You didn't know, of course. And if I'm being honest, I've been on my own for the longest time. Mother left for parts of the uncertain riches of witch duty. She sends money to me, of course, but what does it matter? This is a little bit so I can talk. Alright, there you go. What does it mean? Why are you showing such interest in learning about me anyway? It's not gonna change anything. No, you're right. There's no use in trying to reason with you. You're dead set on eating me and I can't convince you otherwise. I don't like the sound of your tone. That's why I don't like talking to people. It's always the same no matter what. Enough talk. It's time to dine. You mean time to die? Yes, that too. Before I can react, Yuri pulls out a magic wand and casts a spell on me. I feel around me turn to darkness. I surrender, bad end. Well, that's one way to get it done. Say eat someone else. If you want to eat a person so badly, can you eat someone else? What? Why does it have to be specifically me? You should be able to eat someone else, right? Forget it! That's cannibalism, not to mention barbaric. So what you're saying is it's not okay to eat someone else, but it's perfectly fine to eat me. What kind of twisted logic is that, Yuri? No time to talk. I'll have to give you the higher dosage of sleeping potion this time to make sure this awkwardness doesn't occur again. Are you listening to me? Relax. Once the potion takes an effect, you won't wake up or feel the water boiling you alive. That's encouraging. It's gonna be interesting because now I got different ways I could play this game. We're gonna go. First thing is, let's do potions. You can't do that because I'm allergic to potions. Pretty much all potions. Is that so? Because you seemed just fine when I gave it to you a small dose. Because that was just a small dose. If you give me more, there's no telling what could happen to me. I guess the only option would be to keep you awake for the little plushes then. It doesn't have to be this way, Yuri. Before I can protest further, Yuri shoves a bottle in my face. If you're gonna be awake for a bottling process, why don't you have a cold drink to be refreshed? Thank you. Yuri opens up the bottle and puts the drink in my mouth. Surprisingly, I feel very cool now. Wait, no. This wasn't a cold drink. That was a freezing potion. She's right. I can't move it from my body anymore. Quite a large dose of freezing potion, if I may add. I'm not saying any allergic reaction works whatsoever. Well, it looks like my little excuse fell apart, like a house of cards. You're such a terrible man for lying to me like that. I've been nothing but hospitable to you this whole time. Not to mention very open and honest with you since we first started talking. Well, it's been fun talking with you, but that cauldron isn't going to boil itself, you know. Just for that mean trick you tried pulling on me, I'm going to make sure you can taste extra good. Yuri goes back into the next room and gives me another bottle in her hand. Now then, time to drink up. He practically forces the contents throughout my body until there's nothing left. Sleep well, Curly. Just like that, my entire world was fading away as I took one look at Yuri's face. Liar, liar. We'll go right here. We're gonna skip right here. Let's see how this goes. Before I think of these, you know, I'm allergic to cauldrons. Wait, is that so? Absolutely. That sounds somewhat absurd. I've seen this before. Take the sneak away out. Well, I guess I'll accept my fate. That's the spirit. Before eating, however, I have a cool trick I'd like to show you. I'm not so sure. What could you possibly do that could interest me? Well, it's difficult to explain. Something that you have to see to believe. Really? Alright, you've piqued my interest. Okay, now what? Okay, for this to work, I'm gonna need you to turn around 100 and count 100 for 100 the slowest way as possible. Once you're done, you have to quickly turn around and face me. Seems simple enough. I have to admit, I have my doubts. What do you mean? If I didn't know any better, it almost sounds like you're trying to distract me or pull another trick on me again in hasty attempts to escape. What? I wouldn't do that. You have to trust me on this one. This just takes a long time to set up. Alright, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Yuri turns around and starts counting slowly. I told by myself enough time to keep her busy. I started looking to the room and I spotted the front door not too far. I also noticed a lone pocket knife on the table. Strange. Why would someone leave a knife like that open like this? Never mind. I shouldn't be questioning things. What should I go for? It's obviously go for the knife. Maybe I should go for the knife. My chair rolls over, sitting on it. Hands are tied and it won't be easy to grab it, but at least I have to try. Looking closer, it looks like there's a small chain on it. If I could just loop onto a finger, I might have the shot. So my chair closer and my best at making a sound. 12. Thankfully, my hands are at least on the same level on the table, so I could just barely grab the chain. I lean more in, got it. My victory is short-lived as my chair falls back in place with a loud thud against the floor. Yuri swiftly turns around and looking right into my eyes. I just smile away while doing my best to conceal the knife in my hand. Luckily for me, that's small enough to hold my fist unnoticed. She shrugs her shoulders and turns back around and resumes counting. 13. Thankfully, she's counting slowly. I fumble around with the knife a bit, extending the blade slowly, slicing away one piece of the rope at a time. With a bit of frustration and words, I'm able to cut my wrist free. I proceed to cut the ropes, gliding my other wrist and both my ankles free. Now to get out of here. I walk as slowly as I can and possibly out the dirt, trying not to make a sound against the floor, which had a habit of creaking every other step I made. So far, Yuri hasn't been concentrating on counting so much as that she hasn't noticed me. 62. I unlocked it gently and greeted by the sweet aroma of trees and flowers outside. I've never been so happy to see a bunch of plants in my life. I step outside and once I feel I'm good enough a distance away from Yuri, I book it. I look back and don't stop for anything. May I never become food or violent-haired vixen like Yuri ever. I don't know how I can explain this to anyone, or even if I can, but I will worry about that later. Well, that's another one. Let's see. Let's get something else. So you deceiving potion right? Okay, so you just go down those paths. It's just a regular ones. Okay. So I know this one. Literaure. Something else. use the power of guilt. I want to learn more about you, because maybe I just want to get to know you a little better. After all, you chose me for this huge moment in your life, right? I'd at least like to know a little bit before you turn me to miss me. Oh, goodness. I mean, of course. That is if you want to. So can you tell me a little bit more about this whole rite of passage thing you mentioned? Not really. The sacred texts written by our ancestors were lost 2 times, so we don't know the reason behind them. All we know is that when they did it back then is decreed by the Dark Lord Turkonanos. At least one time in their lifetime, they have to select a mortal and devour them. Personally, that's a bit too uncivilized for me, so I'm just going to make you into something more appetizing before I eat you. You just happen to be the lucky mortal man I chose for this. I understand that part, but why specifically did you choose me? I've been studying you for a while, and well, you happen to be wandering around the forest just behind the school. And you were done talking to the girl with blue eyes. You just happened to be right where I wanted you. So I knocked you out and gave you a sleeping potion. Here we are. So what you're saying is, you had your eye on me? Well, I suppose if I'm being honest, I did choose you a while back. My cousin Konoha even said you made a fine specimen. A fine specimen? I feel my cheeks grow warm, but I shake it off and try to keep the conversation going. Now isn't the time to get flustered. Oh, you see, it sounds like you might like me. Now it's yours turn to get flustered. She drops her wand and her cheeks turn crimson. Like you? Well, I mean, I'd like you for the mortal to have to devour. You sure to make a great meal for me? Think about it, Yuri. Why did you choose me specifically? You just said you had your eye on me for some time before, ambushing me in the forest. You wouldn't have done that if you weren't at least a bit interested in me. Well, I mean, one thing what I'm saying is, you chose me because you have feelings for me. Oh, why are you doing this to me? Could it be you? I don't think falling in love work that way. Especially not when it comes to falling in love with food. You might be a witch, but you are mortal. But we're still both human, aren't we? Stop! You're just trying to get into my head. Just like when... no. What do you mean by like when, Yuri? Like the first time I saw you with that girl. I couldn't get you out of my head. That was when I figured out these feelings meant I wanted to choose you to be my mortal that I eat, but now that I think about it, what am I going to do though? What's the matter? I haven't felt this way sometime about anyone. I don't know about what my mom might say. I don't know what's going to happen when it turns out I didn't go through eating you. I don't even know if it's possible for someone to feel the same way about me. Well, what if I told you maybe I like you too? What? Getting past the whole I'm going to eat you problem here. You seem something like a psychonaut. Welcome. I told you I was gonna play. I promise, and I keep my word. I did come a little late, but I meant it. You seem like such a genuine person, Yuri. Bro, I'm loving it. I'm trying to get through all the endings. You care about your family, you're following tradition, no matter how strange they might be. You know who you are, and you're pretty honest and open about yourself. Not to mention, I feel kind of lonely sometimes too. My mom isn't home very much, so it's only me and her considering my dad walked out on us. Oh, I see. So then, you like me? You're a kind and genuine person, Yuri. Not to mention, you have this otherworldly beauty about you. No one has ever said that about me before. Curly, why are you confessing to me when I'm about to eat you? You can't seriously be okay with that. No, I'm not. If I'm going to die though, at the very least I want to live without any regrets. I felt just like if I told you about my suspicious and my feelings for you, maybe that. You're so strange. At the same time, that's very sweet of you. I've truly never felt this way about anyone before. I think you're right. I do like you. If I eat you, I feel like I'll regret it. I'll see you go through the ritual though, or else be shunned by Switch society. If you want to eat someone, I know a guy named Mark has been getting my nerves lately. You could probably eat him. Oh,
I think I know who you're talking about. He's such an arrogant snob. I think I'll take the pleasure of making him my next meal. Alright, tomorrow I'll prepare to cook Mark for dinner. I'll get and put everything away. I'm Yuri? Yes, my beloved? Aren't you forgetting something? Oh goodness, let me untie you. Flustered, Yuri races over and grabbing my pocket knife that wasn't too far from the table, beginning cutting away with the ropes. I stand up triumphantly, or at least I would love to, but my legs have fallen asleep on me. I almost stumbled to the floor and Yuri takes a hold of me. I've got you, Curly. My beloved Curly. Thank you, Yuri.
Really?
Interesting. As she helps me stand up, I take notice of her gorgeous amethyst eyes piercing into mine. I then notice that she's a little bit shorter than me as I stand by her side. She looks so... Curly? You're staring at me. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just... It's okay. Although I must admit, I don't know how to respond having someone gaze at me with their love in their eyes. My goodness. I didn't realize you were so easy to fluster. You're going to have to forgive me since this is all new to me as well. Why don't we, I don't know, hold hands or hug or... What? Holding hands? I'm sorry, I should have suggested that. No, it's fine. I never had hands with a guy before. I don't think I've ever been alone like this with a guy before. I've never really been hugged much either. Wordlessly, I wrap my arms around Yuri and I pull her into a tight embrace. She lets out a small yelp that initially shocks her, but then I feel her relax. Your arms. I can't explain it, but it feels like I'm safe in your arms. I want to always be with you, Curly. My beloved Curly. Maybe both never be lonely again. Just to make sure this is truly what you want, right? You're not gonna change your mind and decide to eat me, right? Of course I won't, silly. Not after you show me what I've been missing out for so long. Besides, if I eat you, I won't be able to stare longingly at me or get all cute and flustered when I talk to you. Oh, alright. We pull away for each other after a while. Oh, my apologies. I won't try to fluster you so much if it bothers you. It's fine, Yuri. Although I would appreciate it if you could tone it down on the teasing a little bit for a future reference. Duly noted. Now, why don't I show you to my room?
Yuri, I think you're taking this a bit fast. Yuri pauses and thinks what I said to her. And a look of realization when her cheeks turn crimson.
Oh, no, that's not what I was trying to do. I just want you to know where you'll be sleeping tonight.
Can I just go back to my house? I mean, we still have lives to live, right?
I don't think I could be apart from you for so long, though.
It won't be as bad as you think it is. We'll see each other tomorrow at school. At least now that I know I'll go to the same school. Plus, we can go out on dates so often and spend plenty of time with each other.
Alright. I'll hold you to your word, Curly.
Scout's honor. Are you a scout, though? Anyway, I guess I'll be cleaning up and I'll be on my way. Some time passes, and Yuri's living room is nice and clean. We embrace one last time before I walk out the door. I don't get very far once I realize something. Yuri, I have no idea where this neighborhood is at.
Would you like me to walk with you back to your house? I'm sure we can figure this out between both of us.
Sure, I like that idea. Oh my gosh! Some might call this a dream to come true. Others might say it's a nightmare brought to life. Our relationship hasn't been the easy one, but we've managed to make things work fine. As time passed, we learned more about each other and we grew closer to one another. It wouldn't be long before I asked the courage to change my life for everything. I pledged my love to her and she agreed to let me take her hand in marriage. This is truly my life and now I couldn't be happier. No matter what new exciting challenges come our way, I want to tackle them ahead with Yuri by my side. Oh my. Ah, a most interesting development. I did not expect things to go this way, but alas, there are always but opportunities for chaos and suffering. My congratulations to the newlyweds, and may their loving relationship never fall into despair. As I feel generous today, I bestow upon you my blessing mortal. You shall be spared, but the others will not be so lucky. Is that all the endings? Is there more? Nine endings? We're going right back in it, baby. Do something else. Where's the Bowling Calderones? We're gonna use the power of sneak away. Ask you to untie the ropes. Okay, well, there's a slight problem then. What would that be? For this trick to work, I need my hands to be free, or else I can't do it. My legs need to be free as well. What do you take me for, Curly? I see what you're doing here. Well, I refuse to untie your hands. I know you're planning something sneaky and underhanded. I swear I'm not gonna try to escape. Scout's honor. Like I'm a scout. Well, if you're being honest with me, it's a great trick, I promise. It's like one of those blink and you'll miss it kind of tricks, and I don't want you to miss out on it. Alright, Curly, you've twisted my arm. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Yuri happily obliges with my request and unties my arms. I try not to look too happy as she frees my ankles. She then steps back, engaging me intentionally for my trick to happen. Nah! Bro, we're gonna throw a book at fucking Yuri, bro. Hello, sweetheart. How are you doing? How you doing, May May? Should I throw? Yes, I'm throwing the book at her. I think I'm gonna throw the book at her, bro. Sorry, but I've got other things to do tonight besides dying. I reach for the pocket knife to one side of a random book and the other thing. Just as I'm about to throw the book, I feel my body freeze in place. I look over to Yuri as she's pointing a magic wand at me. Aww, how could I have been so gullible? If my cousin Koto found out about this, she would never let me let this down. I was just beginning to like you, Curly. You take advantage of my kindness and generosity to do this to me? What are you talking about? You're going to eat me. Well, it doesn't matter now. Any last word before I scramble you like an egg in my cauldron? How about manga is literature? Just for that, I'm gonna boil you sunny side up. Rest in peace, you no good liar. Before I can react, Yuri casts his spells and I feel the world around me fill the darkness. Damn, I just got a fucking barbecue, nigga. Five. I'm gonna eat something else. Skip. Skip. Sneak away. Ask you to out of the ropes. I'm gonna run like hell. Sorry, but I got other things to do other than besides becoming dinner. I bolted for the door. Try as I might, the knob won't turn. It's not even locked. That's when I hear Yuri giggling behind me. Ew. I figured try something like that, so I cast a spell on the door to keep it sealed. Pretty sneaky, but I'm just a step ahead of you. Aw, come on already. She's right. She has the power of magic on her side. It's like my uncle said, only magic can defeat magic. I'm screwed. Now what? Run into her, nigga. Well, even if I'm screwed, I'm not going down without a fight. I turn around and lower my head and charge Yuri, full speed tackle head to the ground. Yeah, stop! This is madness! Madness? Do you want to know what's madness here? The fact you want to eat me, that's what. If you set me free, you can call it even for now, and I won't have to tackle you again. But I need food. I take Yuri's wand from her hand and position it over my knees as I'm about to snap it in half. No, please! Fine, you're free to go. Please give me back my wand. No funny business, do you hear me?
I won't do anything stupid. With a switch and a flip, she casts a spell at the door, causing it to practically fly off its hinges. I walk over to the door over my shoulder, and every so often, Yuri squirms and shrinks away at my gaze. As I'm about to walk out her house, I take one look back at her. She's whimpering and crying. I didn't want to make her cry, but... well, honestly, she brought this on herself. It's her fault we both got tangled in this mess. She made her bed, and now it's time for her to sleep in it. I step outside and take a sweet aroma of the surrounding trees and flowers. I never thought I'd be so happy to smell a bunch of plants in my life. With an extra spring in my step, I make my way out of the neighborhood end. Wait, where even am I at? I reach in my pocket to find my phone and I begin dialing. I doubt she might help, given the sense of her direction, but maybe talking to another person after this bizarre adventure might help me get my here. Sayori? Hello? Hey, Sayori.
Curly? What's going on? Do you have any idea how late it is?
Oh, not really. You might not believe me, but I got abducted by a strange girl from our school.
That sounds like a plot of the story I was reading.
Wait, you're reading something?
Very funny, Curly. I do happen to read books often, you know.
Sayori cameo. Sorry.
You doodle brain.
What did you call me?
Wait, I didn't mean to.
Relax. I'm just pulling your leg. I guess I just needed to hear your voice right now.
Well, what happened, Curly? Tell me.
Well, you know someone at school named Yuri? I thought you were gonna believe me, but I do my best at telling everything that happened to me this strange October night. Good end. Free man walking. Bro, like I was close to death. I'm gonna go here. Skippity skip. We're going to right here. Untie the ropes again. Run like hell. And beg for mercy. Bro, we might not solve anything, but it's better to at least try something, right? Here, wait, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to check you like that. I don't want to be eaten by you. I don't want to be eaten and you have me in a corner here. You can even make me your familiar or something like that. I'll obey you. I'd rather not. Why? Am I that useless to you? No, the truth is I already have a familiar and she serves me quite well. What the fuck is this? What shit is this? Straight different. Bro, where did bro even come from? That's incredible. Mio, that's her name. I just couldn't remember her name, but I do remember from Night Nurse. Yuri snaps her fingers and appearing out of a puff of smoke air, another girl, oddly enough, wearing our school uniform.
What is thy bidding, oh humble mistress?
Oh, nothing. I just wanted to show you our new guest here.
Oh, a pleasure to meet you. I am Mio.
Hi? Actually, can you do me a favor and help me clean up while I prepare dinner?
Oh, most certainly.
Meanwhile, Curly, I think I'm just gonna make you into tofu. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's Grandmaster Witch's favorite dish. You're gonna make me into tofu? Doesn't that defeat the purpose of tofu? Silence!
Now rest in pieces.
Before I can react, Yuri casts another spell and I see darkness to me. Bad end. Application denied. Bro. This makes me want to play like a Henry Stickmin game. Just two more, I guess. Let's see. See this? I think I'll take most of these here. See, have I gone all the way through this route? I didn't go for the door last time. With Yuri distracted, I do my best to scoop my chair in front of the door without making an alert to her. This proves to be very difficult considering my legs are tied with the chair. So I happens to make a very faint squawking noise against the floor.
17.
She hasn't heard me. I'm not going to question it. I need to get out of here. Unfortunately, I got a little overeager, and I ended up making a loud squawking out against the floor. Yuri's confused and turns around.
Say, are you always so close to the door?
What are you talking about?
Well,
Perhaps my perception of depth is a bit off considering the angle I'm at. Just keep going. I said the trick takes quite a while to set up. Very well then. She turns around and resumes counting. That was a close one. One more foul up, and I'm seriously done for. Alright. I try to get this to my chair as quietly as possible to the door. 36. He's counting slowly. I might be able to pull this off. As I get to the door, some realization. Fuck. As I get to the door, the sudden realization hits me. How the hell do I open this bitch without opening my hand? I try to lean forward and I end up losing my balance and end up failing my face. Huh? What are you doing on the floor? You're also right in front of my door. What's the meaning of this? This is my disappearing act? I told you it took me a while to set up. Why did I say that? I should have known you were trying to escape. No one makes a fool of Yuri Katsura and get away with it. Wait, Yuri, I can explain. No, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know. Please, don't say anything else to me. I might as well just chop you up in a potato and add some delicious soup. No, anything but that. I feel my body around the protest like trying to break free from the ropes, but no avail. Yuri walks over with me with a bat in her hand. What's that? The bat of discipline. Since you're not going to cooperate with me, I'm just going to act a little bit with more force. I saw this in a movie once where a woman broke into her boyfriend's home to save him from this green-eyed hair lot. It doesn't have to be this way. Good night, Curly. I'll make sure I give you plenty of sleep potion after you're knocked out. This will be my last act of mercy on you. Our world fades away at the sing of Yuri's back. The vanishing act. Oh no. These should not be as good as they are, bro. These are funny as heck. Carve guilt. Let's see what it is. Bro. Oh my. What? What's going on here? I try to scream for help, hoping Yuri might know what's happening, but I can't. I'm unable to move or even talk. Is Yuri doing this? No. I don't think this is her. I feel a sinister aura wrapping around me.
A mortal? Here. How curious. You're just so many curious young ones in my time. Tell me, how do you think this will go for you?
Who is this? Where are they? Probably.
Do not concern yourself about my whereabouts. I'm in a realm you cannot comprehend the courtesy of dear brother.
You do not seem to be familiar with me, which is understandable.
You have, however, heard my name before.
From the young woman you pledged your heart to.
I am the one who lurks in the shadows. I am the one who manipulates time. I am the one.
What was the name Yuri mentioned before? Is this him?
I must commend you for interfering with this ritual.
Your bargaining a posture rather dubious, but I will allow this to pass.
You intrigue me. I wonder just how this will end. Even I cannot foresee the possibilities with my own powers. A mortal in love with a young witch. The concept alone is deeply curious. I will allow you to live your long lives together, and I will continue observing you with great interest. I would ask for you to refrain this mentioning to the young woman. Do not worry, Curly. You will hear from me again, but next time I cannot say it will be as fortunate.
What was all that? How did he know my name? Then again, There's probably nothing for this dark entity. I want to tell Yuri, but then again, he did tell me to keep it a secret. And I wouldn't want to anger some dark entity. There's no telling what he could do to me as punishment. He could flee me into another dimension full of consistent misery for suffering, all I know. Or a dimension where everyone's a puppet. No. Stop thinking about it. Alright, no point in thinking about it now. I'll just have to keep cleaning around here. After all, he said he was going to let me be with her, right? Some time passes. Yuri's living room is nice and clean. We embrace one last time before I walk out the door. I don't get very far if I realize something. Yuri? I have no idea where we are. Would you like to walk home with you? I'm sure we can figure things out together. Sure, I like the sound of that. Two years later. Some might call this a dream come true. Others might say it's a nightmare brought to life. Our relationship hasn't been an easy one, but we've managed to make things work fine. As time passed, we learned more about each day, grew closer to one another, and it wouldn't be long before I worked up the courage to ask the question that would change everything for us. I pledged my love to Yuri, and she agreed to let me take her hand in marriage. This is truly my life now, and I couldn't be happier. No matter what new and exciting challenges come our way, I want to tackle them and be with Yuri. That would be cute. The true end. In a silver garden with you. Is that really the true end? Is that it? I feel like there's something else now. Most interesting development. Have I seen this already? I did not expect things to go that way, but alas, there are always opportunities for chaos and suffering. My congratulations to the newlyweds, and hoping their relationship never falls into despair. As I feel generous to say, I will bestow you upon my blessing mortal. You shall be spared, but the others will not be so lucky. Is that all 9? Yay! Let's look at this, guys. Oh, that's so cute. Clicking Yuri and it makes it spin, bruh. Oh, I guess it didn't, but it's interactable, and that's so cute. This was sweet. Who is this mod? Who is this person that what's his name again? Oh, this was awesome. I really enjoyed this. The Night Nurse too was fucking awesome. I enjoyed, and this really, I think this is the same creator, yes. Same developer? Knew it. Bro, this is literally freaking awesome, dude. I would love to play mods by this, dude. Like, let me know what else he has, because this was incredible. I really enjoyed this. Well, that looks like that's it for this one, I guess. It was something a little quick, but, you know, wasn't that crazy. I had fun. Awesome. I can't wait to play it. I know I'm a little late and I do apologize, but I've been really busy with this whole album. I've been going to the studio and I had work this morning. I was out till like 2. I was out till like 2 in the morning yesterday. I got home around like 2:30. And then, bro, I had to work at 6, so I was just straight burnt out when I came home. I was trying to take a little nap before I came on. I crashed out longer than I thought, and I'm sorry. I know you guys don't have the luxury of just waiting around for when I stream, and I'm gonna try to do my best to start streaming through my phone or having something to stream where I can like show you guys what I'm doing, like on my actual, like when I go to like the studio and stuff like that. Bro, I have a blast. And I really want to show you guys like what I'm like away from the camera or the mic, I guess. The Team Trade is the developer. Well,
tell them they're fucking amazing and keep doing this, please, because bro, I'm having such a blast. What I might do is tomorrow I'm free in the morning, so I might stream in the morning. And do some Blue Skies, so I can do the other routes, because I absolutely love Blue Skies. Blue Skies might be my favorite mod yet, just because of the longevity it has, and just like I can tell, like, if that's like my first one. Really? Congrats, dude. I'm still building my team and whatnot for music, but dude, to be in a team, bro, and then working with them, they did really great work on that shit, bro. And I'm really hyped to see what else they got. And like I said, if you any games like Doki Doki, like similar to Doki Doki, bro, let me know and I'll play them. Not just the mods, but like anything like similar, like spin-offs. I'm actually really excited to play more psychological horror. And I'm trying to, but I'm just so busy. So sorry. I'm gonna really do my best to really do something else to get some more things to stream. But I really had a blast today. But I think that's gonna wrap it up for this. I love you guys. Psyche, know I'm expecting another great mod, cause you're a goat and you like definitely send goated stuff all the time. So I expect nothing but amazing from it. And so far, I'm gonna be honest, you have not disappointed in the slightest. Each game, each mod that I've played has been such a freaking blast, dude. But I think I'm gonna head out. I'm probably gonna go eat a sandwich. I love you guys, and you know what time it is. Curly Top, ow!